Did I even turn this on?
Yes, I did.
No.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I keep actually feeling like today's Saturday, and I don't know why, but it's not. It's only Thursday.
Yesterday, my husband said, it feels like a Friday, but that's tomorrow. And I was like, no, it's not.
Not even.
Thursday.
That's funny. But, do we have some people?
We have 5. Hello,
Okay.
everybody, 12.
That's
Okay,
good.
Here
Here we go. Okay.
everybody.
So happy pre-Friday. So announcements, we are closed tomorrow and we are closed Saturday and then closed Sunday. So we'll be open on Monday for normal business hours. I know we have a virtual OESD event, I believe, next weekend.
Okay.
I don't know much about it, but I know we have one.
Okay.
Oh, don't we have an OESD one too?
Oh, the little
Hello Pumpkin.
Oh, Hello Pumpkin.
Hello Pumpkin is this Saturday, or not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And that's virtual with Amanda. And then that's all I got. We are going to give this cute little bag to Susie Wilson. So yay, Susie. It'll go with your next shipment. Okay, perfect. All right.
Hello Pumpkin kits have all shipped, and we've called everybody locally.
So we
let
are
them know. So
taken care of.
So come in and get it. While the
I think Littleton's will be there. Patrick took them.
Oh, okay.
So,
but they're here and they will be there.
Yep. Okay. Paula found a blonde joke for me. So a blonde gets a job as a physical education teacher of 16-year-olds. She notices a boy standing at the end of the field. She notices a boy at the end of the field standing alone, while all the other kids are running around having fun kicking a ball. She takes pity on him and decides to speak to him. You okay? She says. Yes, he says. You can go play with the other kids, you know, she says. No, it's probably best I stay here, he says. Why is that, sweetie? Says the blonde. The boy looks at her incredulously and says, because I'm the goalie. Hey. Okay. Okay.
Barbara, the Hello Pumpkin kits have been mailed.
Yep.
Patrick has been in and out all day. He's on a repair right now.
Yep.
So he may or may not be back later.
Yep.
Have a lot of smiles on the joke. Even though you can't say incredulously.
That's probably what they're laughing at.
Okay.
Are we good? Okay. So because we won't be doing live tomorrow, we do have our Friday bundle today. And in timely fashion, we did patriotic. So our Fab 5 bundle is going to be patriotic, $20 for that. So that is available today.
Will vary because
it's gonna. But that's what Fab 5s are, right? They're kind of like.
I just want to clarify.
Yeah, it will vary of what they are, but they will all be patriotic.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right. So today for live, we are going to. I'm not making this whole thing. Okay. I am just going to show you what I did. So I took the Kimberbell seasonal jar toppers. I stitched out a few of them to show you. And I made this banner. And this is actually just a stitch that's built in. I want to say even the Solaris, the Altair, the Meridian, and the Radiance. I don't know if it goes much below that. But this font was built into the machine. And I just did, the size that it actually came in. We did a blank square so that I can remove these. So there's Velcro on them, and you can replace them with the different holidays. Oh, that's probably a really close above my double chin. Okay.
They need to be able to hear me.
There you go.
It's on. Okay.
So then I just sewed a piece of Velcro on, and you can interchange that O So using the jar toppers, I just closed them off a little bit and made them so they are interchangeable.
Super cute.
So I do have a jar topper one stitched out. So I put it on and did this little cute thing. Okay. And so basically you are going to do another stitch to enclose it, but I'm like looking at this. I don't even know that you would have to. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm going to. So I basically enclosed it and then flipped it so it had a backing so that we can put the Velcro on. Okay? So you could do either or.
Everybody loves it. Loves it, loves
Okay.
it, loves it.
And then super easy. So you can have jar toppers and a home thing.
Show them all the toppers.
Yes, so I didn't do all of them. I only stitched out a few of them. So I did the Christmas bow, which actually this looks really intimidating. And it's not. It's just stitched out on water soluble, and you just hot glue everything. Just fold it in, hot glue, push this under, hot glue. Super easy. Then all the little 3D things are so fun. Okay.
And these are from the Kimberbell.
Yep.
Seasonal jar toppers.
There's a witch's legs coming out of a witch's brew, a bunny, and a flower as well. So those are some of them. Okay.
How much is this?
So this is $44.98 and then 20% off. Okay.
So they're jar toppers that Christine has adapted. Oops. Sorry, I had to rotate my phone. Don't rotate the phone. Into a wall hanging.
Yes. So
just using built-in lettering in the machine.
Yes. And when I cut these down, they are, oh my gosh, I literally just did it. 5.5 by 5.5.
Okay.
And then I squared them up to be that size, but this one I did 5.5, but then I made it shorter. So I think I did 4.5 or something. So it's a little bit more scooted in because I did think that the font was a little bit too big for this size, but I didn't want to redo everything. Okay. All right. So let's go over to the machine.
We're going to make the 4th of July.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Radiance?
We are going to the Radiance. Yes.
Okay.
You need a chair.
Okay. Shwink.
All right.
Just got a message that Carson arrived home.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So just in case anyone asks, here's all the things.
These jar toppers are $44.98, but then 20% off of that, and they're super cute.
Okay. So not typically, most of these are all sewn out in 2 parts. So you make the 3D part, and then you make the jar topper so that you can attach it to the jar topper. Okay. This, the star calls for water soluble stabilizer. I don't think it's necessary because it's inside the star. You can't see it. But on some of them where it's like, you know, the hat, I would do water soluble, where it's like freestanding, like the bunny, the legs, these flowers, pretty much every other one except for this one, because it's hidden in here. It's not like a standalone to where I needed to wash it away.
Sure.
So I did not use water soluble. I just used regular no-show mesh. And I'm going to do them in 1 hooping.
What font size did you use?
I just did whatever I didn't change it at all. So whatever
popped up in the machine.
Yep, whatever.
You just found a font that you liked and then started stitching it out.
So we can show them. Okay. So this is the Radiance. So it's in that bigger font. And it's just this tab right here. So they come in as white and blue.
Okay.
They're super cute.
They're really cute.
But
you can use any font you want.
Yeah.
Any size you want.
Any size you want, any font you want. The possibilities are endless around here. Okay. So we are going to... Oh, that's nice. Yes, it is. Well, this is not good. Maybe I turn it off and turn it back on?
Yeah, maybe try it.
Maybe it's... Worked too hard today?
Hi, everybody. Happy 4th of July. So glad you're all here with us.
Sorry.
Please hold. So Christine is doing the Kimberbell seasonal jar toppers. All different seasons. Super cute. And she has adapted them. So she's made the 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, Christmas. I love this one.
I know, me too.
And the turkey. And then she just stitched out some letters out of the machine, just the ones that were built into the machine. Left a blank space instead of doing the O, where she can Velcro. She attached Velcro to the back of these.
One-handed.
Back of these to fill in that square.
Okay, let's see.
So she made these squares. She cut them at 5.5, so they finish at 5, and then she cut this one 4.5 by 5.5, so it's a little bit shorter because these circles are a little bit smaller. And that's super stinking cute because you can hang this on your front door for all seasons, or by your front door for all seasons. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then here's what it looks like if you actually make it into the jar topper that it's supposed to be. And then we also have a Fab 5. It is patriotic fabrics. They will vary from bundle to bundle.
It had nothing to do with the machine. I just grabbed the wrong stick that had nothing on it.
Oh, you grabbed the wrong stick?
Yep.
Okay. Well, okay. No problem. The Fab 5 bundle is $20. We're doing it today instead of tomorrow. Deb, that font we believe is in most of the upper.
Yeah,
machines.
so
Altair,
I did it off the
Solaris.
Altair, Solaris, Meridian,
Okay.
Radiant. I don't know if it goes down below that though.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to bring in our star. Okay. And we are going to set. And then I'm also going to bring in my, oh boy. I forgot that you can do like the highlighting thing and bring in 2 designs at once. Did you know that?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'll show you later. Okay. And then we are going to bring in this one. So our jar topper. And we are going to set those. Okay. And we are going to take them to embroidery and then I'm going to move them. So I want to move them. Nope. Go back. Sorry. I want to move them separately. And I just want to keep them within a 5x7 hoop.
So this is the star, and then the background that the star sits on.
Yep.
Okay, so you brought them in, and then you. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do them both in one hooping. Okay. So the first. Yep. The first thing we're gonna do is the star. Okay. And we are going to do a placement stitch for our star. And for the star, you are going to use felt. So I'm using the Kimberbell embroidery white felt for the star, and you need 2 pieces. Okay. We are going to turn the hoop, over. We're going to place one on the back. Okay, and then we are going to put one down on the front. And we are going to tack this down. This white stitch will actually become your cutting stitch. So this is the stitch that you cut directly on when you are cutting this piece out. Okay. Okay, and then you want to change your bobbin to blue. So your top and bottom thread are going to match at this point because it is 3D. So you want to match those.
So you can see the thread on
Yeah.
the back of the star.
Which nobody's looking, but
right, nobody will know probably, but
you know,
we're rule followers around here.
Yes, we are.
Every minute of every day.
So we're going to change both those. Struggle with this so much. I'm getting better at it though. Okay, and then we're going to do a decorative stitch inside the star.
Cindy, we are making the Kimberbell seasonal jar toppers. Christina's making the 4th of July one. Right now, she's made some of the others that we've already shown. We'll show them again. But she's adapted it so that it can be...
Oh, you're fine.
I mean, she's making the jar toppers, but then she also showed how she adapted it to make it into a little wall hanging.
Okay, and now we're going to change to red.
Both top and bottom.
Top and bottom. Did you see that?
I did. First time.
It was very slick.
Impressive.
Told you I'm getting better. Okay. Now we are going to put back our white bobbin and our white thread on top. So it is done with the star. Oops. And because I've done them in the same hoop, it's just moving on now to the jar topper. Okay.
Okay. Just
now,
the next step in the stitching.
Yes.
Okay.
So this one, you don't have to connect your pieces in the hoop. So like the Lucky Charm guy, St. Patrick's guy, Leprechaun, you actually attach his hat in the hoop.
Oh.
So you would want, there's like a placement for it.
Okay.
Okay, this one is not, it's hot glue, which some of them are hot glue afterwards. So it just depends on which one you're doing.
They do them two different ways.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do our placement stitch. This one actually has flexi foam. So that is your first placement stitch, is for your flexi foam.
Okay.
And we're going to put that down. Oh. Okay. Okay, and now we are going to trim our, man, I thought I was all prepared. Forgot my scissors.
They travel around here.
Hi there. Okay, sorry. We are going to trim our
I never where to put my
flexi foam up to our stitches. Okay, And, oops. Now we're going to do a fabric placement stitch. Okay?
Okay. Oh, that was a good idea, Nancy. She said it'd be nice if they could make an extra design using balloons or birthday cake or something. They've done several of those in different designs, but it would be nice to include it in something like this.
Okay, and then we are going to place our fabric down right side up, covering that
The flexi foam
over the placement stitch. And we are going to tack it down.
Okay.
So this stitch does a tack down, but like a decorative stitch as well, while it's doing that. Okay. So this
doing a tack down. Okay.
Yeah. So like you see how it's doing a decorative. A decorative stitch. So this is the tack down stitch for the fabric, but this is also like your last step. Not your last step, but this is like your raw edge for the jar topper.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like
enclosed
because it's in the jar. Okay. I gotcha.
Okay.
Now what's it doing?
It'll do the tack down inside.
Oh, okay.
Kind of hard to see. Don't necessarily have to. With what I'm like the next the part that like doing the not making a jar topper. This stitch right here, you could stop and not have it do, and it wouldn't show because when I do to finish what I did, to make them like the O for home, this stitch does show, but I just have kept it consistent.
Okay.
So that it depends on if you wanted to see it or not.
Okay.
But you could stop it after it did this decorative stitch and call it good.
If you were making it how you made it.
Yes. Okay. And then you don't have to change your bobbin thread on this because it doesn't show. So we can just leave our bobbin thread white, and we are going to stitch the star in like some little swirly lines.
I'm so impressed with your threading.
I know.
Skills. I remember when I was kind of starting new and then I got my Solaris and I did my threading in like 3 different motions and I was like, I want to be like Christine. I want to do it in one motion. And I practiced and now I can do it in one motion.
Yes. Practice makes perfect.
Christine was my first teacher on an embroidery machine when I knew nothing on an embroidery machine. She's a good teacher.
I didn't realize these took so long to stitch out. I didn't pay attention.
Well, there's a lot of information how to adjust it and adapt it,
Mm-hmm.
This is what she's stitching out right now.
It's probably the easiest one in the group, or in the
design pack.
Yeah. And the quickest.
Yeah. Susan Amanda is not in today. It's her day off on Thursdays. we're closed tomorrow and Saturday, and she'll be back on Monday. But if there's something we can help you with, let us know. And I'll agree you're a good teacher.
Thanks.
Because I was pretty sure I was never going to get the hang of it. And she didn't give up on me. I asked lots and lots and lots and lots of questions.
Questions are good. Then you learn.
And then you never made me feel stupid. Thank you for that, because I don't know why I hung with it.
Here, I can take this.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Oh, here.
Oh, Susan, you're so sweet. Yes, and the Hello Pumpkin kits are in. So you should have gotten a call yesterday. Matt and Amanda were tackling those towards the end of the day. So yours should be here and ready for you. And then Matt did get the other one shipped out. And then Littleton should be receiving theirs any day now as well. Hey, Steve, will you grab me like the phone holder from the office? Yeah. It's in that second office. Like the stand. Like a tripod. Sorry, we are like super busy. So I'm going to just finish this off by myself, but I need the phone stand thing and Steve's grabbing it for me.
Sorry, I was thinking of this kind of
Oh, no, that's not what I
but that kind of thing? Is that something to hold back? Do you want me to
It's okay.
uh
It's like a tripod.
oh,
It's fine.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
No, that's okay. I've never seen that before.
Well, that's we used to wear that around our neck during
When?
COVID.
Seriously?
Yeah, when we would try to teach by ourselves.
Wow. Crazy.
Okay, that's
I can
impressive.
do it by myself after a certain point.
I am. How are you, Steve?
Sorry.
Good.
What's up?
Well, okay, there's just a few of us in the store, and all of a sudden we have a bunch of customers. But
Yep.
that's okay. We're all good.
Okay, so we're going to put red on. And we are going to start.
This is something you could finish off before tomorrow. And then what I always say is if I don't get it done, it comes back around again in another year. So if you don't get it done this 4th of July stuff by tomorrow, you got a whole another year and you're going to be way ahead. So either way, if you're getting it done, you're not a procrastinator.
I don't know, I can't find it.
Okay. Okay. The customers in the store and all of you are very important to us.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
It takes everybody. Looks like rickrack.
It does. It has a cool effect to it.
It does. All right, so real quick.
Here, let me show it. While it's stitching. No, like I can show the. Oh, yeah. While it's stitching, we can go over what we're doing.
Okay, here you go. We can do this. We can do this.
Okay, so we are stitching out. It's the seasonal jar toppers from Kimberbell. And I just did something a little bit different to use them for something a little bit different. I think these are super cute to give as like little gifts to people or something. But all I did was, and I'm going to show you how to do it on this one, to put felt over the top, flip it, and then put Velcro on the back. And then I just took a font from inside the machine, stitched it out, did a like smaller block for the O, and then put the Velcro on there so that you can change them for the different holidays.
I love seasonal things because that's way less stuff you have to store.
Yeah, me too. These are so
and
fun.
you can just swap it out without much effort.
Yep. Okay. So that is what we're doing. We're making this particular block right now. So we will do that. And then
The older I get, the less I want to store.
and then we have our Fab 5, which does vary fabrics, but it will all be patriotic. So our patriotic fabric, Fab 5 bundle.
For $20.
$20. Almost done.
What do you need?
Nothing.
We're all waiting to see how you adapted it so you can hang it on your thing.
Okay. So now at this point, this one is done. Okay. And so now what I did is I took another piece of felt. I'm just changing the color because I don't want the stitching to be red. And you are going to back up your machine in your design to the fabric. Okay. The fabric placement stitch. Okay. Because remember when it did the tack down for the fabric, it did this decorative stitch and this inside stitch. Okay. So I don't want the flexi foam or that first one. I want the fabric placement stitch. Okay.
Okay.
So on this one, we're going to move our machine through the star because we don't need the star. So our first stitch that comes up is for the placement of the flexi foam. Then it's the tack down of the flexi foam. Then it is the placement for the fabric. That's the stitch I want to do. I'm going to place my felt on top. Now, if you doing these other ones, okay, so like this one does attach in the machine and then you just hot glue it. So I attached it and then I literally just brought everything forward and taped it
to keep it out of the way.
And it worked just fine. Okay, and I did the same thing with this leprechaun's head. I just brought his hat in, put it down. I did tape them in place though, and then I did the same step. Same with the turkey. Okay, so you bring them in, tape them down, and then do your stitch, your last stitch. Everything's fine. This one in particular, you hot glue afterwards, so you don't have to do that. But just fold everything in, and then do this step that I'm doing. Okay. So we are doing the fabric placement stitch. We have our felt on top, and we're going to do that last step. And I'm sure there's like prettier ways of finishing this off, like from the back, because I didn't do a great job. You could have like hand stitched it or something pretty, or have a different idea.
Hand stitched it totally, Christine.
Yeah, instead I hot glued it.
'Cause we love hand stitching.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Okay, so we are done with that part. Okay, so we can remove this from our hoop. Now on the star, you have that white stitch, and that's the stitch you're going to cut on or inside of.
Okay.
It becomes your cutting guide.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not all made with felt, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Roxy, they are not all made of felt.
You know what? They might. Oh, this one did not have any felt in it.
The turkey?
But I think all the other ones might have felt as their 3D pieces. The bunnies is white felt. That is red felt. The leprechaun has the green. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Go away.
You got a bug?
Yeah.
But it tells you in the pattern.
It does, and they're very broken down step by step on what you're placing or what is in them too. So at the beginning of each, and I can show that, it tells you what you're going to need.
Okay.
So like if you're going to need flexi foam or if you're going to need, anything
fabric
like
or
that.
felt or
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have our 3D star. And on this part, I actually so we're going to cut just around this guide so it's the same as this. And I actually used pinking shears because it's a circle, and so it lays flat.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of clipping into the circle, I just used the pinking shears.
Awesome.
Okay.
Just outside the stitch line.
Yep.
Just barely outside.
Yeah, like 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
Okay. And then what I did is I just cut. So you want to kind of pull these two apart, and then I just cut an X. Okay. And then I flipped it right side out.
Flips pretty easily. You didn't cut a very huge X.
Mm-mm. Okay, and then I did take my corner poker outer and just kind of smooth that. Okay. And you can press it too. And then all I did was, I actually just like hot glued these down. Get some more hot glue in there. So I just hot glued, these tabs down. So if you have a better way of doing this, I would love to hear, because I'm sure there is.
But you're not going to see it.
No. Okay, and then and I would, somewhat find the center of your design, which is kind of where I put the X.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to take your Velcro, and I just hot glued this on as well. Okay, like that. And then you are also, for this one, going to hot glue your star on. So you have your little star here, and that's where this guy gets glued down, just like that. Okay, so then you have your
That's really
3D
cute.
piece.
Bye, thank you.
And then you can stick it onto your sign. Okay, so you have your sign, stick it on, and
Super
voila!
cute. Voila.
Okay?
Okay, that's really
All
cute.
right.
What a great idea. It's kind of genius, actually. Okay, well done.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
All right, well, I hope everybody has an amazing 4th of July. Be safe.
Be safe.
And we will see you on Monday.
See you Monday. Yoo-hoo!
All right, thank
Okay.
you.
All right, thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.